This is another episode of the Triggre Agentify Masterclass. In the previous video, we introduced the document data extraction blueprint. Now, let's make it concrete. What does this actually look like in real business processes? And more importantly, where does the value come from? Let's start with the first example we have. In this case, an organization in building construction works with multiple page quotation documents from their supplier. These documents contain both text and images, and the required information is spread across multiple pages and formats. The goal is to extract specific fields and images from the supplier documents and combine them into one new, structured company document, their own quotation. In the manual process, employees open each document, search for the relevant fields and the images, and manually copying them into a new template. If images contain important information, they need to interpret those as well. Then, all extracted data is reorganized into a final document. Every change or revision means repeating large parts of this process. With the document data extraction blueprint, this changes completely. Documents are uploaded and processed automatically. AI reads both text and images. The data is then structured and directly used to generate a quotation. An employee checks the results and adjusts where needed. The result is not just time saved. It's faster iteration, fewer errors, and a much more scalable way of working. The second example focuses on cost-price analysis. In this case, an organization that builds tiny houses works with supplier invoices to track the cost of the products they purchase. These cost prices are critical because they directly impact margins, forecasting, and the accuracy of customer quotes. But in practice, it's hard to manage. Prices change frequently, and without a clear and up-to-date view, companies risk working with outdated cost data. This can lead to underpricing, reduced margins, and decisions based on incorrect assumptions, often without realizing it. In the manual process, employees open each supplier invoice, search for the relevant product information, and type the data into their system. Then they compare these prices to what is stored in their database, and if there's a difference, they update them manually. With the document data extraction blueprint, this process becomes structured and scalable. AI reads the document and extracts the relevant product information and cost prices. The system compares the extracted data with the existing database. The human reviews the differences, and only then are updates applied. Smart validation steps, like checking the total amount on an invoice first and comparing that with the total amount you had in mind, mean fewer checks and faster processing. It not only saves time, but ensures that cost data is consistently up to date, and it's giving a much clearer and more reliable view of actual cost. And you can identify where margins are under pressure, whether that's due to specific products or suppliers. Instead of just processing invoices faster, you're making better, more informed decisions. The third example comes from logistics. This company is a metal waste separator. They receive metal waste and produce distinct groups of metals out of them. Transporters carry documents related to shipments, which are stored alongside order data. Key information from these documents needs to be entered into their own ERP system. And since it involves waste, there is more legislation and therefore documentation required. Manually, this means retyping data, storing documents, and ensuring everything is correctly linked. All of this is not done in the office behind the desk, but in a distracting environment with trucks and drivers running around, asking you questions and giving you papers, hurrying to get back on the road. With the blueprint, documents are processed automatically, and key fields are extracted and linked directly to the order. The physical documents can also be photographed and automatically processed from there. No more retyping, which saves time and reduces errors. No need to store or manage physical copies, and much faster processing when coordinating logistics and communicating with the drivers. Beyond these detailed examples, there are many other applications. Identity documents are scanned and checked automatically, reducing the manual verification effort and lowering the risk of missed checks. Or invoices are validated against contract data to detect mismatches early. Financial general ledger information can also be verified faster by just focusing on the outliers. Across all the cases, the pattern is the same. Documents come in as unstructured data, AI turns them into structured data fields, or even images, and the human stays in control where it matters. The result is less manual work, fewer errors, and faster processing. Thanks for watching! Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.